By 7 a.m. this morning, students under the Uganda National Students Association UNSA had convened at Kololo SS Sports Ground to take part in the first ever students marathon. The objective was to raise funds for their colleagues of Pokot SS in the backwaters of Amdati district in Karamoja and Panyimur SS in West Nile.
We want to construct a borehole there for them to access water.
By 10:30 a.m., the Inspector General of Police, General Kale Kayihura, who was expected to be the chief guest, and a host of senior government officials who had been invited had not yet turned up.
The Karamoja minister is aware, and we wrote to her. She was invited, but she apologized. The minister for presidency, Frank Mbabazi, is aware. We wrote to him. He apologized.
Because we invited the Inspector General of Police, General Kale Kayihura, who did not give us any response.
Why is it that all these government officials are neglecting our functions? Why is it that they are neglecting the youth?
Kayihura instead delegated the Assistant IGP Andrew Soroweni. But the students' leaders had an option. They telephoned the former Prime Minister Mbabazi, who responded to the clarion call to fundraise for the needed students.
I think he's the only member of parliament who is here. So we would like to thank him for standing with the students' movement and to ask all leaders in our country not to pick a leaf, but I think to pick a tree from him and realize that the students' movement is a relevant movement that can be utilized to champion all the causes that we have.
I know when you have a Secretary General of a ruling party and a former Prime Minister, again you cannot have a junior officer be the chief guest.
Speaking to the large gathering of students, Mbabazi used the occasion to scoff at his adversaries who claim he was kicked out of government.
Someone said, this man still thinks he is still in the government. Of course I am. Because there is incredible ignorance about governance. When I'm in the party, I am in my government, which I have assigned responsibilities to implement the pledges we made to our people.
In a carefully weighed message, Mbabazi urged the youth to have ambition and offer themselves for leadership.
Ambition. And ambition is not only political. People have been talking about political ambition. Yes, of course, please have political ambition. The more people we have with great ambition to be the greatest leaders of this country, the better for Uganda.
His comments largely echo the undercurrents within the NRM, which were bubbling before the radar and came to surface shortly after he was sacked.
Because there is this saying that you are the leaders of tomorrow. I don't subscribe to that notion. Actually, you are the leaders of today. You are the leaders of today. You have your destiny in your own hands. You have the destiny of this nation in your hands. And you must prepare yourselves, because that's a very, very crucial role.
Mbabazi made a pledge of 5 million shillings towards this cause. Jingo Francis, NTV Weekend Edition.
But he has finished the race.